Coach Jess here. I'm here to explain some of these movements to you. Happy I hate my upper body Thursday because all of this is upper body. So we're going to get through it. Let's talk about what all this stuff is. So the first one, the push-up with one hand elevated. You can elevate it on a kettlebell. You can elevate it on a pot because that'll be a nice support for you. I don't have either of those things here, so I'm going to use this big dumbbell. So for your push-up with one arm supported, right, or one arm elevated, you're just going to put one up and then still try to get full range of motion and then push up. Now, because this is an EMOM and you will get to go through it several times, I suggest doing all of them on one side, and then when you go to your next round, then switch sides. Unless you have the ability to kind of just go and then switch, and you want to just do every other. That's up to you. Staying on one side will definitely allow you to do more. From there, you have the laying down tricep extension. Some people also call these skull crushers, but we'll call them the laying down tricep extension, just because it sounds pretty violent. So for that, you're going to take your implement, lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat. You're going to have your implement in your hand. You want to kind of have it so that you have the range of motion to be able to put your biceps near your ears. And then all you do is straighten out those elbows, right? So your arms should never move from their position. Your elbows flex and extend. All right. The next one is your wide grip push-ups. So all that means is that your hands are wider than your shoulders, right? And still try to get full range of motion there. If you want to make that harder, like you're a guy and you're like, I can do wide grip push-ups all day. Cool. Elevate your feet. Right? So we're here, wide grip, and still get your chest all the way down to the ground. The fourth round of that one is rest for 1 minute, and then take it from the top. After that, you have a 3-minute rest, and then we move into our next phase, which was we'll start with the bench over row. For that, you're going to want something heavier. So I happen to have a 40-pound dumbbell, which is awesome because all 30 pounds are gone. So for the bench over row, you can do that one of two ways. You can stand with your feet on line, right? Hinge forward and make sure that your back is straight, your chest is high. You're going to pick up your implement and row, and you can switch sides from this position. Or you can have that staggered stance. Your back is still strong and straight, right? And you're still rowing in a horizontal way, right? So we're still pulling straight up. The next one is going to be your upright row. So that is a vertical row, kind of like your sumo deadlift high pull. For that, you're going to want something lighter because those are smaller muscles that you're using there. So your upright row is you're here, and you're just bringing your elbow up to the ceiling, right? From the side, it looks like this. Just like a single arm sumo deadlift high pull, except you don't use your hips to get it up. That's why you need something a little bit lighter. For your reverse flies, you're going to want something even lighter than that. I did these the other day, and I used 5-pound change plates. I've got 10s here, so let's see how this goes. Right, with my feet on line, I'm going to push my hips and knees back until my torso is nearly horizontal, right? Keeping my elbows slightly bent, I'm just going to, woo, those 10s are spicy. So 10s are spicy for anyone out there, right? So you're just opening up your wingspan like you're a bird, right? Slight bend in the elbow, so you're not just swinging your arms like this, right? Actually use those upper back muscles, squeeze them together, so you're retracting your shoulder blades to make that movement happen. From there, you have the lateral raise. Another one, small muscles here in the shoulder, so you don't want to get something super heavy. if you have a soup can or a bottle of water even. I'm gonna try it with this 10-pound weight right now. Let's see how that goes, right? So lateral raise, you're just coming straight up from the side, okay? Your wrist should stay straight, so you're not using that extra muscles in your forearm. This is mostly focusing on this muscle right here. Straight up and down. I'm keeping a straight face, but that was pretty hard, right? Front raise, same thing, except the dumbbell comes straight up and back down. To make this happen, you want to make sure that your core is staying nice and tight, right? So you're not swinging it up like this. It's not a kettlebell swing. Everything here stays static and tight and stable. Bring it straight back up. All right? Push-ups with shoulder taps. So for this, when you get to the shoulder tap portion, I want you to maintain or keep your hips and shoulders level with the ground. All right? So resist that tendency for you to shift onto one or the other side. So yeah, we get the push-up part, boom, right? Now the shoulder tap part, it should look like you have 4 points of contact with the floor when you actually only have 3, right? This is really hard for me to do right now, right? Tap the opposite shoulder, bring it down, tap the opposite shoulder, push up, boom, boom. Now, how do I keep my hips level? Great question. Bring your feet wide enough that when you bring up that 4th point of contact, that your hips stay level, right? As wide as you need to. If this is too easy for you, bring your feet closer together. Woo! And make it a little bit harder on yourself. All right, guys, as always, if you have questions, comments, concerns, please reach out to me.